There are so many interesting, horrifying, or downright weird things in this big world of ours.
Each week, we'll bring you a new true crime story that has little to no coverage in English.
Let us do the translations, so you don't have to.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We said hello at the exact same moment.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh. Okay, so I just told this chaotic story about how my day went, which we did not record intentionally. So now that you heard this, how are you?
No events. Just normal work.
Okay.
I did have my lunch in the park, though. That was the peak moment of my day. The Sinarbikov Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do like that park. I like the tower, the thingy there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
That's it. Lunch in the park. I mean, it's nice.
I mean, that's the best part of my day, honestly.
How is the book going? The three-body problem?
I finished the first one, and now the day before, I just got the next one.
How many are
it's
there?
a trilogy.
Okay. Yeah.
Trilogy. This is called Synkkä metsä in Finnish. I don't know what the English translation is, officially. Dark Forest. It could be, or something else.
Okay.
Didn't check what is the original. It doesn't sound like a sci-fi title.
Yeah.
No, it sounds more maybe like a fantasy book.
Can you read Chinese characters? Because some of the Japanese characters are based off of Chinese ones,
I mean,
right?
I can understand them.
Yeah.
If I see the name in Chinese, yes, it's Dark Forest.
Okay.
But my Chinese pronunciation is not.
Yeah. Since it's a tonal language versus Japanese not being tonal. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I don't have the fluency in the sense that I would always know what is the pronunciation of the character. Of course, it's different than in Japanese. Okay, it's the Dark Forest in English, so yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice. We started watching the series yesterday.
And just bet you
watched
it.
Well, I don't know yet because we watched half of an episode and I fell asleep.
No, is that a good or a bad sign? Were you just super tired, or?
It was interesting, but then no, it was interesting, but I was just nope, I'm sleeping. So we'll see. That half an episode seemed to be interesting, believe it or not.
Yes, despite falling asleep. Okay, cool.
Yeah. How are you, Laura?
I'm good-ish, yeah. I've been researching recipes because I don't know if you know this about me, but I love textures of foods. Well, the listener probably doesn't know this, but I'm usually obsessed with textures. And there's this one Russian food called pastila that I fucking love. And I've been obsessing about it a bit today because I don't know, the texture of it is amazing and I miss it ever since going vegan.
It's spongy, no?
It's like a spongy. Fuck! It's.
Wait, do you want to describe what it is?
I
don't think anyone knows
about it. Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is where it kind of got started, right? I was doing some yoga with Adrian today, right? And then there's this video that just pops up, and I'm afterwards, after I was done with the yoga, and it was this country life vlog channel, and it was this really slow kind of really shot beautifully videos of the Azerbaijan mountains. This couple I think lives there, this older couple, and they're just making stuff in the country, in the forest, or not in the, kind of in the forest, and then in the mountains, and doing gardening shit. And there's chickens and crows, and I don't know, they're just very homey and kind of nice and whatever. And then so the woman was making this strawberry cake with a custard and whatever, and it looked delicious, obviously not vegan. And then she was making pastila, but then so if you say pastila, to someone from Azerbaijan, it's more of like a fruit leather. It's just like dried fruit. And then there's this other version, like I think when you think of like Russian pastila or zephyr, I think is another name of a different type of kind of similar dessert. It's like picture, you know how apples can get kind of like spongy or whatever, like if they're dried out, like dried apple rings. So you know,
okay,
like
yeah.
that, you know, like that texture, like where they're just soft still, but it's like that nice kind of, I don't know, like that sound of like of a dried apple ring, you know? You don't know this
not my
sound.
favorite texture,
I
but
fucking
yes.
love this texture. It's like soft and spongy and dry, but not too dry. It's like more anyway. So picture that, but then in a cake form with like multiple layers, and then so it adds this nice like biteable texture, but it's soft, but it's marshmallowy, but not quite like a marshmallow. It's like dry, but
Isn't
then it's
it?
moist.
Is it so that they cook the apple and then they just take they
Puree.
remove the skin and everything, or peel?
Yeah, they peel. Yeah.
What? They
Yeah.
peel it? Anyway.
Yeah.
And then the cooked apple, like they kind of whip it with egg whites.
Yes. Yeah, so you basically take like a apple, you bake the apple, get it nice and dry in the oven, then you make a puree out of it. Then you beat the egg whites, and then you kind of fold in the apple, and then you put that in layers in the oven for like hours where it dries out. And then you like layer it into like a cake. And I love the ones where it's like multiple layers, like 6 or 7 layers. And then you put like a small layer of confectioner sugar or like powdered sugar between the layers. So then also adds a bit to the texture. Yeah. And then, oh, it's so fucking good. Like, oh, I'm like salivating thinking about this fucking pastila.
I only
Anyway.
know this because you love it so much. And we talked about it before. And when we were in Russia, then you bought like a bunch of it before going vegan.
Packages.
But do you know this, Petra?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's so fucking good. It's like this layered cake thingy, and it's like super traditional, I guess. But I guess the traditional way was made without egg whites to begin with. That's what I read. And
Really?
then at some point the egg
Oh.
whites got added in, and then that was the official recipe after the egg whites. So I've been trying to Google a recipe for a vegan pastilla because I had a hankering for it.
Actually,
and dear God.
now that you mentioned this,
Yeah.
I remember that I'm almost sure that like a long time ago, I saw this recipe on Instagram, which might have been a vegan pastilla. But it was like written in Russian and everything. And I think I saved it and then just completely forgot about it. But let me try to find it now and I will send it to you. And you can decode if this is what you would need.
It's my favorite. It's like, yeah. You know how some people say, okay, what's like one food? Well, this is a dessert that I could always eat for sure. Like I love apples, and then this is just so fucking good. Like, oh, yeah.
I think we need a group on Instagram, like group message now that's possible. So the 3 of us need one too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on Instagram, yeah. But yeah, so pastilla. If any of the listeners know what I'm talking about and get the gist of pastilla, do you understand where I'm coming from? Do you understand my obsession with this food? Fuck. And then like my friend, she visited.
I've tried it back then. It's fine.
It's so good. Don't say it's true. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, I am convinced now. Like, anyway, I'm a culinarist. I always want to taste new things.
Yes.
So yes, I'm interested.
Yeah.
So I sent it. If you have your phones, check it immediately.
Okay.
Is this? Do you think this is vegan? It's like the recipe is in Russian, and I was like, for some reason, I assumed this was vegan.
My Cyrillic is not where it needs to be, apparently.
I have this like translation button, but I think this is with aquafaba. It might be actually.
Yeah, I was thinking
not
of
with egg whites.
aquafaba and agar, like mix maybe could be, because like it has to be really stiff. And I was reading this like Reddit thread where someone tried it with just aquafaba and it didn't work out. So
So this says apples, or at least a translation.
Mm-hmm.
1 can of
Beans.
canned peas. I guess that's
Chickpeas,
because
probably.
chickpeas and probably the liquid from there.
Yeah.
600 grams of Sahara. I don't know. I think that's wrong. The translation must be wrong there.
Maybe
Whatever
sugar.
that means. Maybe, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I mean, it needs sugar, so it's most likely that. 1 pinch of citric acid or a pinch of lemon juice. Pinch of lemon juice, okay. And psyllium husks. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe try this.
Yeah. It just sucks because, like, I hate these recipes where it takes like fucking hours. And I mean, like,
But this is one of those that definitely takes hours.
exactly. And I'm like, I don't want it to fail. So I'm like, that's why I've been doing
yeah.
so much research where I'm like, I must get it perfectly or else I will never try it again. You know? It has to
Yeah.
be done perfectly the first time. And exactly the texture I'm looking for, or else I'm like, what the fuck? I just wasted 5 hours, 6
But
hours.
I think
or
this
more.
is such a high value dessert for you that even if it fails first, I feel like you could continue experimenting.
Yeah.
Think it as like a, chemistry, like a laboratory.
Yeah.
You need
And
to
maybe if I get
try
it
out.
perfectly, I can sell it, because, oh God.
I was thinking more like you can, rule the world. You can be the Bond villain with your new chemical compounds that will make everyone want it.
Oh, yeah. And I can make it out of different fruits too, because then they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like my friend visited last week and she brought me some vegan marshmallows, so I just had those right now because I needed a fix of sponginess. So
Fix of sponginess. You would definitely enjoy Japan. I think it's a cuisine of textures too.
Oh God.
Like they have lots of like words for different textures of food, and I think there it is like, hey, this food has a nice texture. I don't think in Finnish cuisine you ever like that's not a thing. Everything's just mashed.
Except for a good texture that I can think of is, joulutorto. The next day, not when they're crispy, but when like the next day, and like the lehti taikina, like it has like the layers. It has like a bit of a chew to it.
Yeah.
That's I like that texture. That's a nice texture.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there are nice textures in Finnish, like breads and stuff, but like it's never the selling point.
No, or jälkiuunileipä. Yeah, when it's where it's like nice and crispy and buttery. Okay, yeah, those are two good textures that I can think off the top of my head. But yeah, not much more than that.
So it's just like the texture of the one thing, not the combination of textures in one dish.
It can be. It can be anything. Like, I mean, that's why I kind of like doing fine dining. It's like a texture, taste, amalgamation, and then it's
fine
like
dining requires understanding of texture.
Yeah, there has to be something creamy, something crispy, like all that kind of combined.
Yeah, something.
I love fine dining.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I don't think I could live outside Helsinki. Because I hate
cooking. Always visit.
Like I want other people to make good food for me. I don't trust myself on that.
Yeah. That's why I usually make good food for myself.
You trust yourself.
Yeah, I trust myself. Yeah. And this is our food podcast.
Apparently, yes, we started a food podcast.
I think that's something we all love, though, so it could be, technically.
Yeah, I do love food.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Anything else to report other than food?
No. But really, watch this like Azerbaijan YouTube thing. I don't know. It's very.
What is it called?
It is called Country Life Vlog, and they have like lots of views. Like it's kind of
really
yeah.
Name.
Wait, Country Life what?
Vlog, VLOG.
Vlog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not a very creative name.
Yeah, the one that I was watching was Village Strawberry Cake and homemade strawberry pastilla recipe.
I think I've seen like short clips of these on somewhere, maybe Instagram or something.
And then the episode I left off on was collecting chamomile and making delicious jam. So it's like all the things I like to do, or if I was in the mountains of Azerbaijan, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They'd be
Okay,
like making
nice.
wine, picking rhubarb, making wine out of rhubarb. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now everyone's hungry. At least I am for pastilla that I'll never get again.
Well, I didn't really have time to like eat today, but I just had some yogurt before doing this, so I'm technically not hungry.
Oh.
But nothing really satisfying, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, hopefully after the episode you can get something more satisfying than yogurt.
I don't know.
And the yogurt is like one of my least favorite foods because of the texture. So
but yeah, okay, yeah, we can get into that too. I love yogurt, like fermented food, and you love almost all fermented food, but not yogurt.
I almost ate like half a jar of sauerkraut because they haven't had it in the store in ages, and I just got it yesterday, so I was eating it with rice and like this sauce.
No, it's winter food though. You can't eat it in the summer.
Yeah, but like on a broth.
We're eating sauerkraut and rice. Just that was your dish.
It was sauerkraut, rice, meatballs from IKEA.
Okay.
And then this like sauce that I made for this Vietnamese lentil thing that I made today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you made garlic. It. Yes.
Yeah. So that was like a nice combo, actually. It was kind of, actually.
With sauerkraut.
Yes, it was a very good combo.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me, it's like the like sure sign of fall coming is that I start craving sauerkraut.
Oh.
I know that, okay, it's like we're going into fall time, winter, yes, sauerkraut.
For me, it's a summertime
I agree, it doesn't have like a summer vibe in it.
Really?
I never
for me,
crave
it's
sauerkraut, but...
It's summertime food for me, because like we'd always have it on bratwurst, you know? Like you'd have bratwurst boiled in beer, and then you take those out, grill those, and put sauerkraut and mustard on it. Fucking perfect combo.
I think to me, maybe because in Hungary, we didn't really have a lot of fresh vegetables during the winter as I was growing up, but also like kind of like here in Finland, you just like get it whenever. But there it was mostly like the pickled stuff.
Yeah.
Or fermented stuff that we ate. So I think that's just like I have this association, except for the cucumbers, like not pickled cucumbers, but the lacto-fermented type.
Yeah, like
which I am making right now.
Right.
Will be ready in a day or two.
I love them. And then you drink the...
the juice, pickle juice or whatever. It's not like pickled, but...
Brine,
but anyway,
the brine.
I always have those. I just buy the Euro East.
Yes,
that's the best ones. Those are the best ones. Yeah.
No, the best one is homemade, but probably that's also good.
Like Orzech and then the Euro East are the two. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Because they're actually sour.
So next time I'll report back on how they turned out, but they're almost ready.
This was not sponsored.
Yeah, no. By Euro East.
But
it would be the cutest thing ever if they sponsored our podcast.
Yeah, please.
I think they're made in Poland.
Yes, they are made in Poland. Yeah, thank God.
I'm
so
maybe
happy
if we had a case in Poland, they would sponsor us.
Oh, actually, yes.
But
they would just pay in like fermented vegetables.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. But I suck at Polish pronunciation. Like I.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I suck at any part of Polish. Except being thought that I know Polish. Like when I went to Poland, people just thought that I was Polish and talking Polish to me. And, I was ordering...
Because you look Polish?
I don't know. Usually in any European country, people think I'm a local. I guess I have this like generic European face.
I mean, you definitely don't have like a very typical Finnish face.
No,
I wouldn't say. No,
I don't think so. Yeah.
So maybe it's a generic European face.
Yeah. And your family's been in Finland for generations and generations at this point, right? Like, so you're like super Finnish, or?
No, I have also roots from Russia and like roots from Russian Germans, like German who was
So
living
you are
in
just
Russia.
like basic European face then, because like
Yeah, there's
Okay,
a mix. Like yeah,
okay.
but pretty high percentage of Finnishness, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't place Victoria. I wouldn't say like, yeah, you're fucking Hungarian looking. Like, I don't think
I
there's.
don't think there's a Hungarian face.
That's
no.
I was about to say. There's like not a Hungarian type. Like, for the most
No.
part, yeah, Finns definitely look like Finns, and then
Yeah.
speak
Well,
Portuguese or
we know why.
generally, yeah. Inbred.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So
Okay, should we talk about like true
Murder?
crime too, or no?
I think we should. Do you remember your assessment, like your homework?
Oh fuck! There was the assignment of talking. I do have the cards. I was like, was I supposed to look up the card? Yes. Okay. 1 second.
I completely forgot.
I have tarot
Are
cards.
we going to do tarot card reading now?
Yeah.
I think you misunderstood your homework.
But I mean, okay, there was the whole like spiritualism stuff anyway. Like generally, we can.
Yes.
We can talk
Fortune
about
telling
that.
is
Yeah.
theme of today.
Yes.
But this is something we can kind of. I think we can discuss this and as a part of the case.
Yeah, damn it. I had this in my mind to research it.
But no need to research.
And,
we can discuss
yeah.
it on the base of like how you think, like what you think that, what is the, like what would an average person in your country think about like what are they in English? Psychics or fortune telling or divination. Like, is it a thing that people believe in general, or is it like thought as a really just funny thing or stupid, or like kind of what is the attitude towards it? That's what I'm a bit interested because of this story that I will share today.
Sounds good. I have like some opinions and
we can still
we don't need
info about that.
Yeah, we don't need to, be like, I have statistics on how many percentage of people in Hungary believe in divination. Like, you can just tell how you see it.
If my day was not, total chaos, then I might have. I don't have the statistics now, so you'll just have to believe whatever I say.
Yeah, which is okay. So, if you are 20 in 94, how old? When were you born?
What?
If you are 20 in 94, when were you born?
74.
Yeah. Okay.
So now, 51 years old?
No, not if you're dead.
Oh. Well, yeah, true.
Okay. Shall I start then?
Please do.
So, as I warned, this is a case that actually has happened in the United States of America.
Yeah.
But I would say that USA does not have a huge role in this. I also have a physical paper with me, so I can show you guys pictures.
Oh,
I thought you were going to be like making the noise, like shuffling papers and like making it all. Yes, exactly like that.
Okay, so I would like to go on this story quite chronologically, in the sense that I will first tell about the kind of main character, and this will then lead to a true crime case, and I will tell a bit things around that. And so the main character, let's put it that way, of the story is a Japanese woman born as Goro Fujita in Fukuoka in 1938. She is known with the name Kototome Fjujita, but her real name was Toako Fujita. But I will refer her as Kototome because that's like how she's famous.
Also, I'm taking notes on my phone, not texting people. So just so you know,
Yeah, sure.
my head.
Nice cover.
Yeah.
Nice cover.
So as you can kind of already guess from her year when she was born, she was a kid when Japan was in war. So her childhood was kind of like she was staying with different acquaintances to, stay out of the bombings and so on when she was a kid. And her parents were divorced and she was living with her dad. Not super important detail, but anyway.
I mean, it could be, but yeah.
In 1950, when she was 11, almost 12, she was introduced by the Sankei Keizai Shimbun, which is still a big newspaper in Japan. It's kind of focused on financial news, but I think it's like there's all kind of news in it. A newspaper, big newspaper in Japan. The Sankei Keizai Shimbun introduced her as a miracle girl whose divinations are very accurate. So she started her career as a fortune teller very early. So this was when she was 11.
Okay,
yeah.
Wow, shit.
Then I did not find an accurate time when this happened. I'm assuming some years later, not as a child, but maybe as a young adult, maybe still kind of a teenage, almost adult age. She got her private office next to the president of the newspaper. So she was in the newspaper's headquarters and had her fortune-telling office, like basically a place where people can go and get like divination from her. It was the Sankei building. So where
what does Sankei mean? Was it?
What would you say in English? It's like
what would you say in Finnish?
kind of like industry and economics. I don't know if there's a good like sun is kind of like create. It's usually like industry, like making something. And
then when you call like something like, I don't know, you call someone son, is that the same word? Like
no, it's not.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
Right,
completely not related. No.
Okay.
But like it's still a very famous newspaper, like exists.
Like in the present.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Why was it important that she had an office at the newspapers? Like
maybe the president was asking her for daily fortunes or something. Like
so basically she was giving fortune, like she was telling the newspaper staff and especially the executives of the newspaper,
don't make this deal, you'll fall into ruin, or yes, make this deal, right?
Yes,
kind of shit. Okay.
Yeah, and one of her that was mentioned was that she said that the newspaper should write their official name of the newspaper in katakana, which is usually the letters that are used for writing foreign words. Like we as foreigners would write our names in it, or any like kind of loan words that are not from Chinese, but from like alphabetical languages, for example, are written in this katakana syllable letters. At the time, it was still written in kanji, which is the Chinese characters. And she was like, yeah, it would be better to write it in katakana. And they were like, okay, we'll change it. This is why I wanted to bring this, like, what is fortune teller in your country? Like, this sounds so funny to me. But then again, let's remember that this is in the 1950s. This doesn't mean that it works like this in modern Japan.
Question.
Yeah.
Will you talk about this later, or if not, then do you have any kind of idea like why she became so interesting, or like why they called her a miracle girl already when she was a child? Like what
led her
happened?
to that? Yeah.
I didn't really find like what was the story behind that. Like, what had she done as a kid? Maybe she had posted some divinations somewhere. Like, I really don't know. There was a mention that there is a story that she was possessed by a Hawaiian fox spirit when she was 9. But
Sure.
the source was
Hawaiian
marked
fox
as a
spirit, not just a regular fox spirit.
Yeah, a Hawaiian fox spirit. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't have any more info about that.
Are there any foxes in Hawaii? Sorry.
I don't know.
It must be. At
Or
least
maybe
fox spirits.
only spirits. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. I need to Google it. Sorry. Go on. Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I can show you her. Can you see? She looked like this
Oh wow.
Wow.
as a
Very pretty.
young person. So yeah, from that on, the name of the newspaper was written in katakana. Someone could say this is just consulting, marketing idea.
Yeah.
No, there are no
anyway,
foxes in Hawaii. So
okay. Anyway, I'm not really sure if that, like, what that note was even about.
No, yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty sure there aren't. I just had to check my own fact.
Animal fact for today.
Yeah, my animal fact. There are no foxes in Hawaii, only at the zoo, which are not native. So there's no wild foxes. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, she became a professional fortune teller who had the office in the newspaper building. The executives liked her. She would also, like, her divinations would appear in the papers naturally, and sometimes she would appear in television. So she was kind of a known face in that era. So with this spiritual inspiration, if that's a word in English.
Sure. I mean, those are words in English. I don't know in the context of sure they work. Yeah, could be.
Like the word in Japanese is reikan, which is like feeling of spirits. Like you have the ability to feel spirits, and I guess that's kind of the source of how you can tell fortune and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Another famous case of her fortune telling was in 1960s. So she was also liked by like people of power, and the prime minister of that time, Kishi Nobusuke, had difficult time with his cabinet, and they were trying to do the Treaty of Mutual Cooperation and Security between the US and Japan to get that signed. But of course, in 1960, it's only, 15 years after the atomic bomb. Yeah. So this treaty is not like, okay, done. There was it was a very controversial topic, like lots of opinion against it.
So they were like, let's ask this 22-year-old woman what she thinks we should do.
Yes. So the prime minister was like, what should I do? I can't, this is bad. And she would go to her, and she was like, dear prime minister, just go forward, full power. It will pass, but your cabinet won't last. And that's how it happened. The treaty was signed, and the cabinet didn't last for long. I don't know if you need really, divination powers for that, because I guess if you do a controversial treaty, it might lead to the cabinet to,
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, maybe she was just like really smart. And I mean, she's basically been kind of doing this since she was a child. So
Yeah.
probably learned a lot and became like a good consultant.
And like if you are in the newspaper headquarters and you hang out with the executives of newspapers, you would kind of somehow acquire good analytical skills if you listen to them a lot and get all kind of relevant information. So yeah.
But did you know that Abraham Lincoln also used like seances and stuff in the White House?
I didn't. But I did read that this was also a thing in Finland sometimes in the 60s, that some of politicians were using fortune tellers, which I was surprised, because I was like, haha, this is so Japan. And then I started Googling, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, other things were like, she told a young student that you will become a famous baseball player, and he did, and
maybe he was just really good at baseball. Like these types of instances, I'm like, you kind of have to have a founding for it. Like, oh, I can see that you're going to be famous. Then maybe that is the catalyst for them to try a bit harder. It's like this predetermined destiny kind of thing. It's like not really destiny. It's just you're kind of more aware of it now. So
And I guess like many times those cases when like a fortune teller like says something that doesn't become true, then it's just like not reported.
Confirmation bias, right?
Exactly.
Like if the young student just became a nobody, like where would he have reported? Like, I didn't become a famous baseball player. People would be like, okay, so what?
Maybe that's your
Me
fault.
neither.
Maybe it was a special issue of the magazine or the newspaper, like all the stuff that didn't come true.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, as a fortune teller, she made a fortune.
Did you plan this joke?
Yes, I did.
Very nice.
She was even driving a car, which apparently was quite rare for women in the 60s in Japan. And so she had a career. From 61 to 64, she was married for a short time with a real estate agent, but didn't last for long. Just a 3-year marriage.
She should have seen that coming. Sorry.
But you might be getting into the point. 1968, her success started to go downhill. One thing was that she was a business owner of a sauna.
Yeah.
Oh,
sauna,
okay.
a hot room.
Yeah. We do know.
That's one hot
Have you ever
room.
heard of this?
This Finnish word, I've never heard of it. What is it? Yes.
And there was a fire there, and someone died. Apparently an accident. Like someone died in a fire in sauna. But as she was the business owner, she had to take the responsibility, and she got a sentence, like a suspended sentence. She didn't go to jail or anything, but like for probably something was not done well with the fire alarm system, or I don't know. I didn't go that into the details of this sauna case. This is not, by the way, our case today. Even though there is a one person who died.
We've had so many of these fire cases, and we haven't had any for a while.
Yeah, true.
No, the sauna fire was apparently an accident. Anyways. But yes, so she got a sentence from that, and this kind of caused the audiences and also the kind of supporters, the people in power around her, to doubt her as a fortune teller. Like, why couldn't you see that coming? That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's often kind of said that fortune tellers shouldn't be really, divinating their own.
I was about to say that too. I'm like, that's always
stuff.
the thing. Like, why can't you win the lotto? Because you're not supposed to use it for personal gain,
I thought you wanted to say that because it's a scam.
Oh, well, that too. But I mean, maybe. I don't fucking know what I think about these things. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they just have like very good intuition.
I think that's mostly what it is. But yeah.
Yes. And also there's like this, you can also see a picture of the prime minister in this magazine. There's also, the magazine says that there is 3 things that you shouldn't be divinating. One is about death and life, and one is about looking for like criminals. Funny. And one is about like sexual relationship related stuff. Funny
But
rules to
isn't
me,
that
but
usually what people divine
Exactly.
for? I mean,
Like the 3 things that would actually matter.
yeah, your life, death, and like criminals.
Relationships.
And this could be
criminals.
an explanation why she couldn't, see the sauna because someone died there.
And it was a crime.
Sure.
It could have been a crime too.
Yeah. Maybe there's a criminal. And maybe someone's cheating someone in the sauna.
Yeah.
I think saunas, especially back in the day, were maybe a bit different kind of thing than the traditional Finnish sauna.
Yeah.
Didn't
I mean,
look
also in
into
the
that
States.
too much. But
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah.
Steam rooms.
Steam rooms. So anyway.
Steam rooms are so lame.
Saunas are the best. In 1970, maybe this all leading to this, but anyway, in 1970, she moved to Hawaii, the place where you don't have foxes.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe she saw this coming to foxes. Interesting.
Maybe she was like, oh, the fox spirit, I need to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I need to bring this fox spirit back to its original homeland.
Yeah.
Which I don't think there ever were foxes because it's a hot spot, so volcanically just doesn't make any sense, or like it wasn't ever part of Pangea, and then it never separated. Do you ever go into the geology of this? It's basically like so there's this point in the crust or whatever where like you have the mantle, or like you have lava coming up right out of the core basically, and then as the plate moves, then it like creates the islands, so it's called a hot spot. And so it's not like traditional where you have like plate tectonics separating or going towards each other, to form continents or whatever, or like how North America and Europe were connected at one point, so they have like shared flora and fauna. Well, this isn't the case of Hawaii, so there probably never were foxes because it was never connected to one of those places. So,
but fox spirits.
Yeah.
But why? Like, were they underneath the ocean or something?
Maybe, maybe for foxes, they were like, we're spending our lives in these like other places. So when we die, we want to go to Hawaii.
I'm just now imagining foxes with Hawaiian t-shirts and like lays on and stuff. Like, and
I was really considering
bras.
whether I even mentioned the fox spirit, but now I'm glad I did.
This is the point of the entire story.
Yeah, because it was really suspicious. Like, it was from Wikipedia about her, and the source was from like a paper, so I couldn't, check it.
Yeah.
But
sorry,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it's important for the story.
No, it is.
Yeah, I mean, she went to Hawaii after all, and where she lived until she died.
Oh yes. Wah, wah, wah.
Yes. So it was 1970. Now we will do the quick tape. What's the word? Fast forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do the quick tape, whatever.
I was like, rewind, fast forward, which way is the tape going?
Like
Which
younger
direction
people
is it
wouldn't
going?
even know what you're talking about. Like what tape?
What is a tape?
What is a tape?
Okay, so now it's 1994. She has lived in Hawaii for 24 years.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. It's February 23rd of February.
Yeah. At least you didn't say 23rd or something. Like, people write it down usually with a TH. Like, 2 or 3 and then TH. I'm like, that's my pet peeve. I'm like, that doesn't even make fucking sense. Can you even say that? 23rd.
I think that's kind of just like an accident, maybe, if someone writes it that way.
Spelling mistakes are often accidents.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was 5 p.m. and there was a small fire that broke out in a high-rise apartment a word?
Yes.
Like a high-rise apartment.
Yeah.
Is it a word?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. In
Yeah.
Honolulu, Hawaii, United States of America. In case you didn't know. Yeah. Just before the fire, an hour before, Kototome had called her bank and requested a loan, like from the bank she usually did her bank business with. But the bank employee thought that her voice was really frightened on the phone and became suspicious that something's wrong. And the bank clerk contacted the consulate of Japan in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. So it must have been really kind of serious sounding.
But it also sounds like, nowadays maybe you don't have this, but like back in the days you would usually have this like close relationship, like you would always go to the same bank person maybe,
Yeah.
who takes care of your finance.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe the rich people still have this, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me. I always have a different person. So the consulate staff rushed to the apartment. This is also interesting that they really took it seriously. They're like, the bank clerk is worried. I will go. And they saw the fire. They're like, oh, there's a fire. And called the fire department. And fire department went there and extinguished the fire. And they found a dead body of Kototome in a closet. And apparently they were like fast enough, so it wasn't like burnt. Like they could tell that it's her.
They could tell her, yeah. Okay.
So maybe she died from this, just the smoke.
No, she was shot to death.
What the fuck? I was like, okay, yeah, she probably died hiding in the closet from the fire with the smoke inhalation, carbon. Yeah, okay, no.
Yeah, well, or shooting. Yeah,
or shooting. Yeah. That was the next logical choice. Yes. Or attacked by a fox. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
yeah. So, like, my first thought, of course, here is that she was shot to death, and someone wanted to,
hide the evidence,
make a fire so it wouldn't be apparent that she was shot to death.
Yeah.
But because of the serious consulate staff and the bank clerk, things were the fire was extinguished.
But I think even so, like it was to the head, like the bullet wounds, or
I don't know.
Okay, I was just imagining for some reason it was to the head. I don't know, and I was just thinking like even a fire, it would have to be like super super hot. And like, I doubt you're going to get it super hot if it's in an apartment building, right? I mean, it's going to get knocked out of hand because there's other people there. If it was like a house, like a separate house or something, sure. And then you could still see the bullet holes.
It was to the
chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I just had.
I think you'd be able to
but
see
good
bullet.
that I have the magazine here with me.
Yeah. Was that the dead body picture? Was that a
No. It's just her and some politician.
Oh, I thought she was like laying dead on the ground. Okay, never mind. Like,
I guess so. More nice pictures of her. She's alive in all of them.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know. Like maybe the person who did this wasn't thinking it. They were maybe just like, well, I'll just burn her, and they won't find out. And they think that she died in the fire.
Yeah, well.
But yeah,
that's not how an autopsy
they are not
works,
always the most. Yeah. Yeah, and this was already like 94, so I guess the autopsy was quite okay.
Just interesting that she was calling the bank like right before all of this.
Yeah, exactly. On the same day, there was a car was found ablaze in a parking lot near a hotel in Waikiki. Okay, is Waikiki in Honolulu.
Waikiki
Or-
Beach. Yeah.
Is it in
like,
Honolulu?
I
I just
guess
lost
it's
the track
near.
of geology here. Geographics.
Let's see. Waikiki.
Waikiki.
Yes, it's a neighborhood
Yes.
in Honolulu. Yeah.
Okay. So we're in the same
Because I just know the
town.
beach, or like Waikiki Beach, blah 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 blah. But yeah,
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
I've been to Kauai, so one of the islands.
Okay.
Yeah, because Honolulu is on Oahu, and then I've been to Kauai. So
Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, Waikiki. Now I find it from the map. Anyway, there was a park ablaze, and okay, I had actually written it down. A few kilometers from the apartment building where Kototome was found, so not far away. Inside the car, there was a body, also shot to death, who was of the son of Kototome,
oh
Goro
shit.
Fujita, who
Uh-huh.
was 20 at the time. So born in 1974, I suppose.
Like this whole time I was like, so who was born in 1974?
Yeah.
He was a student in the University of Hawaii,
Okay.
and he was bound with a tape, and also had a gunshot in the chest, and was somewhat burned in the car. Few things about the son and the fact that she has a son. One thing is that in Japan, it's said that if you get a kid, it will weaken, or you will lose your like spiritual powers. Like giving birth will affect that. Well, if it was 1974, in a way, it's already like after her successful years. But there are also theories that he was her adopted son, so that she didn't give birth to him. But apparently she had said that, no, he is my biological son.
Yeah.
But anyway, just wanted to tell that there is this like...
Wait, so she would have been then 36 when he was born. So I guess like both are possible.
Yeah. Like, it's not super weird that, like, neither is extremely weird in any way. But I'm not sure why. Like, was it because she was a fortune teller and it's not like a good thing to have a kid for your skills, that people were like, well, maybe he was adopted? Or was there some other reason why there was this hypothesis that he's not a biological son? After these bodies were found, a young Japanese man was reported to have brought cold accessories to a pawn shop in Honolulu, and it was noticed that they actually belonged to Kototome. So, oopsie doopsie.
Wait, what kind of accessories?
Gold. Like gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, makes sense, you get some money from that. And right after that, this man had taken a flight back to Japan. Or to Japan. I don't know if it's back to Japan in this case. The police started to, of course, investigate this. Clearly murders. And they found that one of the son's, Goro's, acquaintances, his scuba diving friend called Raita Fukusaku. I think Raita is a funny name because it means, like a stripe in Finnish.
Yeah.
But
it's also the like this Indian like yogurt.
Yeah.
I also think that. Yeah.
So Raita was then 29, and anyway, he had some criminal history of illegal possession of weapons.
So she had two sons then, or
no, one.
Oh, okay. Okay. What
Goro.
was the son's name again?
Goro.
Goro. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Raita is this friend,
The friend
of Goro.
Scuba friend, right? The
Scuba friend. Also Japanese.
Okay.
And anyway, like I think it's quite like if you are police and you start to check like who, like if someone gets murdered, you check first who they know, because it's often someone who knows you. Especially here, it's like a mother and son who have been murdered, so it doesn't seem like just a random person murdering them.
Yeah.
And then you find like, hey, this friend actually has some criminal history with guns. Maybe we should look a bit further.
Yeah.
They did find the ammunition that fit to the like murder weapon close to Raita's apartment. And yes, he was also the Japanese man who brought the golden accessories to the pawn shop.
Sounds like it's a easy open shut case, right?
Yes, you would think so.
Okay. I was hoping that there's a twist.
Yeah. Well, Raita is now in Japan, and he's reading the newspapers like, okay, yeah, there was a murder of two Japanese in Hawaii, and okay, they're suspecting a person like this, and oh, scuba diving friend. What? Wait a minute, that's me, isn't it? Like, you start to read the details, and you're like, that does sound like me. So after 2 weeks, he actually did go to Kanagawa police station to report himself. Like, hey, I think you're maybe looking for me.
2 weeks after he saw this in the newspaper, like 2 weeks after the
maybe
murders.
The 2 weeks where like first you read something, you read more, and you're like,
yeah.
And then you maybe think about it, like, what should I do? So it's easy to 2 weeks to pass. And he goes there to the police station and tells us, by the way, I am innocent. Like, I know that I can understand that I'm the suspect, but I didn't do it. But anyway, of course, this happened in Hawaii. So it's the United States police who's investigating this. And, well, they indeed think that it is Raita. Like, as I just explained, there was quite many things to point to that. And they send the prosecutor sends an official request to send Raita from Japan to United States. This was actually quite a big thing back in the days because it was very unusual. But there was this treaty. I didn't check the name. Like what is it called? Extradition treaty?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So this is kind of a historical extradition of a Japanese citizen to the United States for prosecuting. So yeah, and then it did take some time because official things, and in August he was sent to Hawaii. When the Japanese media, of course, went to kind of see him off to Narita airport, and he had lost 10 kilos and he was like really stressed out. And for the media, he was like, yeah, I didn't do it. I will do my best in trial. I will come back to Japan.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think he comes back to Japan. Yeah.
No, he does not come back to Japan ever again.
I mean, if he really is innocent, but like that's what you hinted at.
Yeah. So, as said, there was the pawn shop, there was the ammunition. Also, from his coach, Sofa, they found DNA of the son, the Goro, as a blood mark, not just random. Like,
okay,
of course, you can have a DNA of your friends in your sofa because it's your friend, but like a blood mark. So, okay. Also, they had a CCTV footage from the apartment where Raita lived, from the elevator, where he is carrying a big bag in a trolley that, however you look at it, it looks like a body in a bag.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Yes. So I do understand that the court is like, well, who else could it be? Like, this is the guy.
Yeah.
What he said for the court, that he has not killed anyone. He indeed did carry a dead body in a bag, but he was threatened by death to carry the bag. But he was not the one who killed anyone. And he said that it's the Yakuza involved in the killings. And there is actually a famous Japanese businessman behind this, who is the father of Goro and didn't want him to inherit his money, so he wanted to murder him. So this was what was Raita's like explanation on what happened.
So did you actually bring us a Yakuza case now? Or was that
kind of? Maybe I am. I mean, I don't know the truth. But yeah, the story...
But there's nothing else on the CCTV camera of them going up to the apartment, right?
Down.
I mean, like, people had to go up into the apartment first in order to murder them.
The thing is that the CCTV camera is only in the elevator. So if you use stairs, there will be no footage of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we only have this footage that he's coming down with the elevator with a bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I like.
Wait, so he said that there was a body in the bag.
Yeah, so he admits that, yeah, sure, I was carrying a body, but I did not
kill anyone. But that's a crime too.
Yes. Yeah. So the thing is that definitely he's not like just an innocent random person who accidentally got involved to this. Like, yeah, sure, he has something to do with this. That's, I think everyone can agree on. But did he, pull the trigger or not? That's the question of truth. But, well, the trials in the end, they took like a year. So next August 1995, I was sentenced with a 2nd-degree murder to a life in prison. Hawaii does not have death penalty.
Yeah. Okay.
When he received his sentence, he said, I translated it freely to English, "There is so much I'd like to say about this case, but I have not murdered my friend nor his mother. I will say this to the people who are putting the pressure on this trial. I promise you, I will not talk. I won't talk anything. Please don't do anything to my family or sweetheart." So this sounds like he can't tell the truth because someone is somewhere behind the curtains.
But you would think that if there's really like the Yakuza or something behind this, like even hinting this publicly, that the people, who I should not speak of, please don't kill my family. Like, isn't that kind of telling something about it already? So
yeah, but I mean, you're not telling who it is. So
okay. But they would assume that you said something, that it was someone else. Like, and they could hurt my family. So I don't know if that's already kind of telling too much.
Yeah.
Or is it just a strategy that he's saying this to make it sound like it wasn't him, but in fact it was?
Yeah, exactly. Like you make it feel more mysterious than just you.
But it's a pretty good strategy, though. Yeah. Otherwise, if he actually did do it, but yeah.
So anyway, he's sent to prison in Hawaii. And there is an interesting interview in 2020. Japanese media was able to interview him. So the Japanese media in front of me.
This is also an ASMR podcast now.
Yeah. There's no eating noises, but yeah.
Not yet. But
oh God, no! That's something I can't handle, though.
That's kind of disgusting. Anyway, again in 2020, like we've had some cases in the podcast of this, like that the criminal is interviewed afterwards. They have been quite a long time in jail, and then tell new things or different things. But anyway, one thing he was consistent was that he did not kill them. He's still like, yeah, I'm still in prison. I'm still innocent,
Wow.
like for the murders. And he's like, my only mistake was to enter to the elevator. He says that, okay, I was carrying a body that was not Goro. And
What?
like, if you look at the CCTV footage, you can see that the body is closer to like 160 centimeters, like quite a short person. But Goro was 180 centimeters, quite a tall guy.
So is there another body then? What is he saying?
Uh-huh. And then he's like, well, actually, I carried 3 bodies out of the building. I don't know if he's making this better or worse for himself.
Yeah.
But, and then he's like, but the other ones I carried by stairs. That's why there's no footage. So I kind of interpreted that maybe when you're carrying the 3rd one, he's just so exhausted that he's like, I can't carry the 3rd one by stairs, so I'll take the elevator. And that's his mistake.
So,
he doesn't
but
realize
wait,
that
so-
there's a CCTV.
He's saying that these are dead bodies.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I just
Does he
don't
say
get
who
like,
these
why.
people are? Like,
No, but apparently he's still, he doesn't want to tell the truth because...
No, but he's saying like, oh, look, I'm innocent. I carried out 3 dead bodies from this building, in addition to the 2 you already knew about.
Yeah, like, he definitely had his... Like, he was not a just random scuba diving innocent friend. Like, he's involved in, I would say, criminal circles.
yeah.
Like, it sounds, if we believe what he's saying, it sounds like he's this, like, thug, like this, what's the, like, the lowest of the low, the one who's made to do the kind of dirty work, maybe no murders, maybe just clean up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that the,
But still, he was very optimistic when he said that, oh, yeah, I'm coming back to Japan. It's all going to be fine. I'll explain everything. Okay.
Oh.
Then in the interview, he also told some new information what he knew about Kototome. I mean, he was a friend of the sun, after all. He told that she had had some money troubles and she had been threatened somehow. She had talked with Raita, and Raita had introduced her with a North Korean businessman living in Tokyo. Here I must tell that North Korean businessman in Tokyo does not sound like a maybe decent person is a wrong word, but let's just say that many North Koreans have connections with Yakuza in Japan. Like, if you're a North Korean businessman in Tokyo, that just sounds very suspicious to me. Like,
I guess like
You're not-
maybe if you're a North Korean in another country, which is not
That's already
North Korea,
suspicious.
that's
Yeah.
already suspicious. Yes.
yes,
What do you
yes.
do? If you can freely go between the countries, how are you able to do so? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, it immediately sounds like a mafia thing to me. And Raita had introduced her to this. Like, this also tells about this Raita guy. Like, why do you know the North Korean businessman living in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's really not helping himself
No.
here with this
Yeah.
whole thing.
but anyway, she had then borrowed $2 million
Wow.
from the businessman in Tokyo. And the North Korean in Tokyo had told her not to use the money before summer. Like, anything you do, don't use the money. But then Goro had ended up using some parts of it. So this money is in cash, just to make it clear.
Of course.
Yeah. And Goro ended up using it. And North Korean is like, no, I need it back immediately. Because the thing was, this is counterfeit money. I think I don't know what the time frame here was. Like, why would it be more okay to use it after summer? Well, I don't understand, counterfeit money business. So
Yeah.
maybe there is something that makes it safer after a period. And this is the part that had led up to the 3 bodies that Raita was carrying. So in this story where he only tells parts of, there are all kind of counterfeit money, yakuza things are involved. I don't know who the 3 people are who get killed, but they are involved in this. Yeah.
So wait, so he's still telling all of this to the media in this interview?
Yeah, but I mean, he's serving a life in prison, so I guess he's like, whatever. I'm just telling what I know. But anyway, what I'm thinking that, okay, if this story of the money lending and counterfeit money is true to some extent, it's also probably why Kototome and Goro got murdered. Like, so basically 5 people, if there was indeed 3 other bodies at them. I'm just wondering, like, what happened to the 3 bodies?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
the other ones
who
are
are
super
they?
obvious, like shot and burned.
Yeah,
And
so maybe they were needs better.
I'm also questioning, like, why was it so silent? Like, to be, if the person shot 5 people in the apartment building, does the blood show that? Like, could they have corroborated this with like blood typing or something? Maybe not DNA, like to a certain extent. I mean, there would have been blood pools or blood splatter or something. Wouldn't there have been evidence of different bodies or different blood pools? Like, it looks like there was more bodies here, but now they're
But
not
did
here.
they even know that there were other bodies? Like, it kind of sounds like people only found out based on this interview.
Yeah, but I mean,
Right,
even if
yeah.
you're like a police officer, like checking out the scene, you would be like, why is there so many pools of blood? Like trying to put it together, like the whole story, what happened in the apartment. You'd think that
Because
there'd be evidence.
from the police investigation, it sounded like, okay, there was a blood stain in Raita's apartment sofa, which from the DNA test was Goro's.
Yeah,
and
you'd think that there'd be more, maybe, possibly, other people,
like,
or
if there was the blood stain, okay, well, not a very good cleanup.
Yeah,
so did
was
everything else cleaned up so well?
Yeah, because it would have been at least
exactly.
like, there's other people's blood, we don't know who they are because we're not comparing them to, like, they're probably comparing them to Goro and Kototome, but then if there's other unknown blood types, then you would have at least seen that, like, possibly.
Yeah.
Unless they were not shot, but somehow died in a different way.
Yeah. Or they went down in a different apartment. Who knows?
Yeah.
Which makes it even more weird, like, who was the neighbors of Raita?
Weird.
Another interesting detail that this had lots of theories in Japanese forums. I didn't go into them more, but he revealed that, this was a known thing, that she had this famous black book, like her notes, that allegedly involved all kind of like texts about famous people that she had been working with. So probably it had kind of information that would be not good to be in public.
Could blackmail people, for instance.
Yeah. And he said that she had given the book as a deposit for the loan that she took from the North Korean businessman. So
for the fake money.
Yeah.
So it is a theory that something in that book led to the murders, that the counterfeit money wasn't actually anything interesting, but it was something in the book, like maybe the North Korean or someone near him kind of realized that, shit, this woman knows too much, we need to kill her, and maybe just to make sure, let's kill her son too.
Interesting. Yeah.
And 3 other people.
Yeah.
I mean, we still don't know if this is true at all. Okay, will we ever know the truth?
Maybe after his parents and his sweetie dies, then he can tell the truth.
Well, I can tell who died. Raita
Did he die?
was murdered in prison in 2024 by his cellmate. Yes, this was actually, like, of course, in many like Hawaiian local news, and also in Japanese media, because it's kind of an end to this story. So this was why this was also in the magazine that I bought from Japan in spring, because it made it more timely that he was just murdered last year.
But that doesn't really give an ending to the story. If anything, more questions, unless he left a note that confessed fully. But I don't think that's the case.
No, I mean, the articles I found said that they're still kind of investigating the murder, like the prison murder part. It could be that his cellmate was irritated. In prison, people are maybe by nature more violent and prone to violence than outside prisons. But like, he was 38-year-old, the cellmate, which is like, okay, he was just a kid when these original murders happened.
Was he also Japanese, or?
No, I don't think so. He was not.
I mean, he could have been, like hired to do this.
Yeah. He doesn't sound like he had anything to do with this, like per se. But maybe he was paid something like, "Hey, please kill your cellmate."
Yeah.
Do you know how he was killed in prison? Because I'm like wondering if it was more like came from an argument, or what did it seem like there was some pre-planning behind it?
Let me see. There was lots of articles.
Like he actually had a weapon or something.
Let's see. Beaten and stabbed in his cell.
Okay. Sounds pretty standard for prison, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, what else would you...
Could be either one.
There? He was 59, had been almost 30 years in prison at that time.
Yeah.
I can show you his beautiful picture of him in prison.
Yeah.
This case is the second killing of a Hawaii prison inmate this year. So, I mean...
Interesting.
It could be just a case of prison violence.
Yeah.
But kind of all this mystery and unknown around this case makes you speculate. Like,
exactly.
Was there a purpose?
Because like the interview was not that long ago either, right? Which year
2020.
was it?
So
2020.
So maybe someone was from like after that, like, hey, maybe we should do something about that guy actually.
Or keep an eye on him, and then maybe he was like, I don't know, talking to other people.
Yeah.
Writing a book.
Yeah. Maybe he's like, I'm going to write a book about this, and they're like, nope, you're not.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this was the case.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's so confusing. And like so many exciting, or like maybe I shouldn't say exciting because it's like murder, but interesting things. So many questions, and like we don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure there would have been more and more details. I just had to draw the line somewhere. About her life and about this, like more of theories, what everything was involved in. But yeah.
Like, why would he say that? Oh, but there were actually 3 other people. Like, he didn't have to admit that. Like, he would have said that there was just like this one other body.
Yeah. But it might be also just like, hey, I'm in prison. I just want to talk.
Yeah.
Maybe he was telling the truth. Like, just out of this, like, I'm bored. I've been 30 years in prison. I want to tell what actually happened. But they're still not telling everything. It's kind of...
Yeah. That's kind of annoying, that case. We'll never know.
But yeah, in general, I the whole like fortune telling thing is also an interesting factor. Like what I wanted to not talk that much, but just mention that, okay, she's quite a historical person in the sense that her fortune telling career was long time ago.
Yeah.
But I still think that in the Japanese everyday life, it's much more common than in Finland. Like you see fortune telling I don't know if office is the right word, but like offices, like in many places, in stations, in around the city, and lots of content about it in the internet, in magazines. And then of course, like you go to Shinto shrines and get these little funny divination papers and like this.
So it's not just like random, I don't know, like unhoused people yelling at you on the street that let me do a palm reading for you or something like that, but like actual
What
it's
kind
the
of
thing in Hungary.
like what kind of stuff is
kind
it? Is
of.
it palm reading or is it like talking
That's
to
different.
dead
I think that's
relatives or okay.
Yeah. I was once palm read. Like she was my Japanese friend's like mother's friend who was visiting them, and then they were like, "Yeah, she's a fortune teller. Let her do a palm divination for you."
Was she
"Yeah, sure."
accurate?
Well, she divinated that you will be a really good girlfriend. Like what kind of divination is that?
Great.
Okay.
I don't know. You can ask the.
That's very general.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like you and I was like 20. Like I think that's just a random thing you would say to a young girl.
Yeah.
Like I'm a woman and I will probably be in some kind of relationship in my life. So
Yeah.
chances are that this can be true.
But whether I'm good, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like depends on who you ask. Like, you know, who according to whom you would be good.
I mean, I hope that none of my exes are like, she was the most horrible person I have ever dated. And I also hope that my current partner doesn't think. That would be the most unfortunate thing.
That would be surprising.
That would be, surprising. Yeah.
So maybe her divination was right.
Yeah.
You might have to cut some noises from my stream, Laura. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see if it handles that.
Or just cut out whatever I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
So what about Hungary? Like, I guess fortune telling is quite common, I would think, right?
Well, yes, but like my impression about it is that it's more about like kind of giving false hope to people and like a scamming business. Like there's even these like TV channels where you can call in and they do like a fortune
angel reading. Angel numbers.
Kind of stuff.
Yeah, in Finland too, like numbers paid like that costs money when you call there.
It's usually, as far as I know, it's about kind of exploiting people who are maybe not like very highly educated or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think in the States it's like it's a bit well, I did check the statistics. Apparently 4 in 10 Americans believe that psychics according like that they believe in psychics. 4 in 10.
4 in 10.
Yeah, so about 40%. Okay. And then they say that a smaller percentage, about 24%, believe that while they don't think psychics have real abilities, they genuinely believe they can predict the future or contact the dead. So what does that mean? They don't believe in them, but they kind of do. Anyway.
That's weird. Okay.
But
who put together the survey? Like that's a weird statement even to offer as an option.
But I feel like a lot of people that are kind of this, new age definitely believe in psychics and energy and all that type of shit. Yeah. I think for the most part, it is just picking up on subtle cues and whatnot.
Sure.
Like, of course, building a story on like age, demographic, and just subtle clues that they can give and whatever. But then there's like some podcasts I listen to like where they've told some like really interesting happenings where they've gone to a psychic and it's like that you only give them like information like 1 minute or a couple minutes before and they don't have time to Google you or do anything like that. So it's kind of, and then they give interesting information. So at some points I'm like, how does that happen? Like, is it also just a guessing game? Or like, there's some experiences where I don't think you can explain it by just trying to take advantage of somebody or like picking up on small cues and stuff. So I don't know. I've never been
It's
to a
definitely weird because it could really be just like confirmation bias, like we
Yes.
said before,
Yes,
that it
yes,
happens
yes.
to be true, and then
Yes.
you hear about those.
Yes,
But there are
true.
also a lot of these stories when psychics or whoever helped like police find bodies, and it's kind of like difficult to explain how they actually could do it.
Yeah. Like there's like weird energy thingies, like the one thing that I try to do with you in Hungary, like there's Victoria, like the water witching thing where it's like I can't explain it, it just works, like where you can find water with a branch or whatever, and it's like you can like hold the stick as hard as you want, but it still turns down where there's water. It's fucking insane feeling. It almost feels like someone's literally pulling, but that's just probably like physics that we don't really understand or something. I don't know. Like the water in the branch reacts to the water in the ground, or I don't fucking know how it works, but it does. And
but there's a lot of things in the world that we like can't explain because like just I guess like science hasn't figured it out yet. And like maybe it will be explainable. So it could be that, you know, something like that plays into these.
Yeah.
But definitely like most of these like fortune tellers and psychics are like just scamming people. Like most of them, of course, they are.
Yeah.
But then
sorry to disappoint anyone.
Yes. I think vast majority of them, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of like I've also bought, for example, in Japan, in the Shinto shrine, you would buy this omikuji, which is like a little piece of paper that tells like whether you will have good fortune, average fortune, bad fortune, and then it has if it is bad, you need to kind of leave it there. If it's good, you take it home and so on. And it costs like few hundred yen, so like 1 or 2 euros. So you do pay for it. So well, that goes for the shrine. And then it has like little different categories, like fortune for your relationships, for your career, for this and that, and like you know, they're a bit like horoscope, like written in a way that you can interpret it in your liking. But I'm not sure if I want to even call it scamming in the sense.
No,
it's
these
more
are
like
more
fun.
fun.
Yeah, exactly. You're like paying for. Someone still came up with that. Like someone wrote it. It's a funny thing to read, so you're kind of paying for the content, and it's up to you to decide if it's just fictional, funny thing, or if you really want to believe in it and make decisions of your life based on that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
the same
I think
thing.
there must be.
Yeah.
Sorry,
go. Yeah.
There must be also psychics who actually believe that they have some abilities, but then they don't. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think like the whole tarot card thing, like reading those, it's also just like a meditative, like what's the word? Kind of like putting yourself in the moment and thinking of something that you have on your mind.
Like self-reflection.
Kind of thing, tool in my mind, not like actual.
And the designs are pretty cool.
And I love the designs, especially because mine are like this, almost look like mucha, like Art Nouveau, and they're like golden and they're really pretty, nice. You know? Like.
Do you have them there somewhere
I
next to
can
you?
grab them 1 second.
I guess we could say that we'll post it on Instagram, but will we?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe we will. Eventually. Oh, what was that? A baby toy.
Accidentally hit the crib and there was the mobile making noise.
Oh, yeah, we heard.
Okay.
You have to leave that in.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, I don't know, they're pretty.
Oh, yeah, your video is a little bit.
It's very crusty. Your video.
But I can kind of see.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, next time I come by, I will check them out.
Yeah.
In person.
Yeah. Real life.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, the whole divination and fortune telling, of course, it's quite a big thing. Like, big thing. I mean, like too big of a concept. Like it should be divided into smaller. Like, do we talk about horoscopes or these psychics or like how do people? I feel that in Japan, maybe some people kind of half-heartedly believe in them, but it's not like I will base my big life decisions on them. It's more like, okay, let's see. Okay, so I will be lucky in human relationships next year. Okay, maybe I should go on dating.
Yeah. So it's like kind of a fun thing. Maybe you do some some self-reflection based on it or something, but it's not always taken super seriously.
Yeah.
But I guess Ronald Reagan also used a psychic or something, the president Reagan.
Okay.
At
some point.
For what?
I don't know.
For decision making.
Yeah, probably. Which is
I mean, worse things have happened in the US, so
yeah.
But
oh wait,
yeah.
I'm not supposed to say anything about.
Oh yeah, true. No, not about USA.
Oh no, we're doing this again.
And I mean, we didn't imply anything clear there. No. But I mean, for like, I read that also Finnish politicians used, at least back in the day, and as we just heard from our story today, Japanese politicians used. But I can I see that when you're in a position that you have to do like huge decisions that concern a whole nation and maybe other nations too, and you actually have no fucking clue where
so
to
you
lead.
Delegate.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it gives you some kind of comfort. Like, okay, I have no idea whether my decision will actually lead to good or bad things, but at least there was a divination, like something that made me do this decision.
Better than flipping a coin.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if it actually is, but at least it's like someone else kind of thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know, if they've been doing it long enough, maybe they actually give good advice.
Yeah, exactly. And they are not in the same position. Like, they don't have the same pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's the same in the end as in history, kings and everyone has always been using these somehow advisors. So maybe you just need someone to say obvious things or tell that you're stupid, don't do it, or
Or this is the only way they would admit like listening to a woman's advice.
Exactly.
Like, it has
that's
to
true.
Be
We
a psychic.
We could make this another episode about the gender relationships in Japan and politics and the whole society. But that was actually a really good comment, like taken the context of Japanese very male focused society.
Okay, yeah.
Especially back in the days, it was even more than now. And even now it's like 9% of the what are they? Not ministers. I mean the members of parliament are women.
Oh, wow. That's so
I
few.
guess becoming a psychic gives you better chances to affect politics than trying to become a politician.
Wow. Shit.
No, actually, I think the issue is that women don't try to become politicians because there are so many.
But is it because society is not allowing them to be? Yeah.
No, it's because they are like not as smart, you know?
Yes, and because they are meant to take care of children.
And
exactly.
Everything, all that good stuff.
Ooh. I wonder if women politicians ever psychics.
I don't think
or
so.
Are they just
probably.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder if Hillary Clinton's ever used it. Did they say that she was going to win the presidency or not?
I mean, I'm too afraid to Google anything like that nowadays because, like, there is probably a conspiracy like that, and you will see like pages and pages of theories around it.
Internet is broken.
Yeah. Huh. Well, thanks for this, Petra. For this
thank you.
interesting case.
And sorry
I mean,
for our listeners that it was a case that happened in the United States.
But the sources were
Yeah.
Japanese. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I did read a couple of articles from like Hawaiian newspapers
yeah.
too.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
still.
But I did think that the coverage in English is not huge.
No, yeah.
But of course, I don't know how it was in '94. Probably it was big news also in the Hawaiian newspapers back then.
Probably, yeah.
So,
I mean, double
But
murder.
if anyone, is upset about this, please leave us an angry comment under the episode.
Yeah, your
we
engagement
want
matters.
impressions, engagement.
Yeah. Any engagement is good engagement. Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Who's next? Is it Victoria?
Oh, I guess it's me. And now you're going to ask, what is my next case? And I'm like, I have no idea.
Let me guess. I think I have a psychic. Is it going to be in Hungary?
What? How did you know? Well, maybe not. Maybe I will bring something else this
Maybe
time.
Serbia.
Maybe Poland.
Just to prove you wrong.
Poland. So we can get Eurojust sponsorship.
There was actually some serial killer case. Like there was a Hungarian article about some serial killer recently that I was reading, and I was like, oh, this would be interesting. But it wasn't a Hungarian case, but it was not necessarily Poland, but it might have been. Need to check that out.
As long as we get
Poland.
our pickled vegetables, I'm fine.
Yeah, definitely a country with pickled vegetables.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one it was.
Sounds good. Okay. Well, I'm going to go eat some sauerkraut now after this. Anyway. All right. Thanks for listening, people. You can follow us on Instagram. You can send us an email at translationmurderpodcast@gmail.com. Please like the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, leave a comment.
Passive-aggressive comments.
Leave passive-aggressive comments all you want. Please do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. And I see also psychic. I think you're gonna do it. Yes, you listener. I can see you doing it. I can imagine you doing the review. Okay. Anyway, all right. Hey, Bye.
Bye.